Nicole Scherzinger, who was in our group, Days of the New, told us that he was a creep. That's why she didn't do the deal with him, because of he had this fetish and real life.
It ain't real life. Just a real life street stars. You know what time it is.
Right. Do you see Diddy getting off for this at all? Like just getting off because he has the connections.
No. I think his connections are over. Everybody's dissing themselves from him. There's no way. There's no way that Diddy gets off. I mean, the only person that's supporting him is Kanye West, which is wild, you know?
Right.
Right, with all like the Nazi stuff or whatever, you know?
Yeah. Right,
So,
right.
but it makes you wonder: is that for attention, or does he
right? We don't know.
Really feel this way, or is he off his meds? I'm a huge Kanye fan, like huge. I think he's one of the goats, right? So it like breaks my heart because I loved when he was doing like the Jesus is King stuff, and I loved when he went the whole Christian way. Now it's like, dang, bro, what happened to that? Like you went from that. Now you're bringing back Sunday service, and it's just he's just like all over the place,
Right.
It's
very wild. When you see people from everybody from making the band getting the interview to tell these Diddy stories, and what do you say to that? Like, because they're crying and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, I don't really pay attention to them. I've never paid attention to them for 20 years, however long they've been out, except when he, made him run across,
get the cheesecake,
yeah,
the cookie or whatever.
That's all I knew. But I mean, that's what I'm saying. There's too many witnesses, right? Like Nicole Scherzinger, like the first group that I came out with, it was a rock group. It was called Days of the New. We sold 3 million records. We had a huge hit. Nicole Scherzinger from the Pussycat Dolls was in our band. She was in our backup singer. And Diddy was messing with her, right? He was like pulling her away from the group, and she had like all this like hairy underarms and like glow sticks. And she was like an alternative rocker in our band. And next thing you know, it's like, don't you with your girlfriend was hot like me, but it was kind of Diddy who helped her transition because he was trying to get her in this all girls group. This was like before Eden's Crush. And we found ourselves like she's in our group to now she's messing with Diddy. And then she told us one day, she was like, she's not working with Diddy, right? She's doing Pussycat Dolls. She said, because Diddy, like Nicole told us back in like 2001, 2000, that Diddy was a creep. She was like, all he wants to do is like anal sex and shit.
Yeah,
like, dang, word. Like, whoa, holy shit, no Diddy, right? So she was creeped out. So people need to talk to her. She needs to come forward. It needs to have the Harvey Weinstein effect where, some of these celebrities, because there's no way that it's just civilians, right? Some of these celebrities, some of these women need to come forward if he is guilty to help put him away with justice. Nicole Scherzinger, who was in our group, Days of the New, told us that he was a creep. That's why she didn't do the deal with him, because of he had this fetish and with her. So that's firsthand. That's not alleged. That's fact.
Why do you think more celebrities are not coming out and saying stuff like that? Like that just had these dealings with him like that. Like just won't just speak up and just say what it is.
Bro, I don't know. I think they're more worried about kind of because when you speak out and you do like the victim thing, your career is never the same. So like these people that came out and spoke about Harvey Weinstein, like they don't get the parts like they used to. Maybe maybe they just want to leave it behind them. Maybe that's how they deal with their trauma, by not dealing with it. And that's what I'm saying, like when I come out here and speak about these things, I don't want to like neglect their trauma, because I've been through a lot of trauma. About the home invasion that I've been through, about the stuff that I've been through. But I feel like I have a responsibility, right, to come out and speak by giving these platforms, right? To get some justice, right? To help get some justice, to help other victims, to help everything out. So I don't know. You never know. So we just got to respect the people who hasn't came out. But there's a lot, because I know one, Nicole Scherzinger, and I know people who are close to, Jack Harlow. So there would be number two, right? And that's just people from Louisville, Kentucky, right? So just imagine what it's like in New York, Atlanta, Miami, right? So if I know two people in Louisville, Kentucky connected to Diddy who've been through some weird shit, then it's crazy, right?
Yeah, that is crazy. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
right. Do you ever be worried about like you getting gigs because you're coming out whistleblowing? Like, does that affect your money and because you're whistleblowing? You know what I'm saying?
for sure, no, it does. It's weird. It doesn't, and that's why I'm thankful for you guys, and I'm thankful for Jaguar, right? She saw me do Tisa Tells, and right, and like, she brought me to you guys, right? And
right,
like because I was cold, man. I was like blacklisted. I was like, from the Johnny Depp thing, from the Notorious B.I.G. estate, from all that. It was all tied together. It was all represented by the same people. They all worked together. So when I started coming out and talking about it, now all of a sudden all these my media contacts are back. People are hitting me up. I told you I got a book deal signed with a billionaire, to put out a book. So the book is going to be dropping soon. So it's been good for me, at the same time, right? I feel like Kill Bill, bro. I feel like, Uma Thurman, the bride in that, like that, that she was like left for dead, and then she came back fighting, got her sword, and that's what I feel like I'm out there doing. Like I'm cutting off everybody's head that came at me and put me down. So, fuck Johnny Depp, fuck the Notorious Big Estate, fuck Nicole Scherzinger, fuck Jack Harlow, fuck Drewski, fuck everybody that's been a part of bringing me down, right? Because now I'm back.
Shout out Reallyfe Starz, nigga. Move. Hey.